Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. It's currently 10 o'clock in the morning. I have an appointment at, what time is it? At 11 o'clock today, so I'm going to be not here for too long. But the long story short is I want to prepare for that customer so I can be there as little time as possible. So I thought I would do some prep first, which is basically building a Windows 10 operating system in the drive, because their PC will not support Windows 11, so I have to build Windows 10. There's a reason why I still support it. It's actually a thing that I do. I support both Windows 10 and 11, and actually I support all the way down to Windows 7. Sometimes Windows XP. Depends on the PC. Depends on what it's used for. So if someone in the local area has an issue with a PC and they can't upgrade due to any specific reason, then I can actually help them out, and they're not going to just sit out of support. So what I do is basically support any company, PC, whatever it is. If they need to have help, then I can do it. But the problem is I don't have like a major PC that I can use to, design, to build a laptop, to build something for them. So what I'm doing is basically opening up an old laptop of mine so I can build the hard drive. Oh, I left a screw in, didn't I? Yep, you always leave one screw in. There's always one. You think you got them all, then you realise you've got one left. Happens all the time. Unfortunately today isn't a good day anyway. Chelsea, one of the Westies that lives here. I just realised this only has SSD after taking it apart. It only has NVMe SSD. This is built-in. Thankfully it's expandable NVMe SSD, but literally that's the only thing I can replace on the inside of this apart from the motherboard. I'll have to prepare it when I'm there. I was going to try and prepare it in advance, but I need my very older laptop for this, but I don't know where that one's gone. So for that reason, I'm just going to put this back together and go from there. But I've got two customers today. One of them is having, I believe it's a thermal throttling issue, by what I can tell. So I'm going to go and re-thermal paste it this afternoon. And this is a customer who I meant to go to on Friday, but just wasn't feeling well. So hopefully I can do what's best. That's what I'm hoping for. Well, I'm now out to my first customer of the day. I've got two today, and I literally have 2 tickets. So I am running out of jobs to do, which is awesome when you're wanting to have a break for a week. It means that all your customers are happy and satisfied. So it definitely comes at the right time. So yeah, not too bad. Right, let's head to this customer and then we'll go from there. But today isn't a great day, shall we say. Poor little Chelsea, which I will put some pictures up if I can, but poor little Chelsea is due to we're due to say goodbye to her today. She's struggling as it is. She's getting to a point that it's unkind to keep her on, but at the same time it's kind of to say goodbye to her, if that makes sense. So it's a difficult one. Now installing Windows 10 on this machine, nearly done. Then it's just a case of copying data. Copying data. Well, that customer is all done. I've now popped over to a carp store just to grab myself some food for lunch. And yeah, no, customers all, well, is happy. They're happy they've got a PC, but unfortunately, because there's a slight change, because I'm not able to use, I won't install programs that I don't have licenses to, or don't have a product key for. So if I don't have those product keys, I'm not going to install it for them. So they either have to buy it themselves, or find the software itself, or I install open source, which is where I did LibreOffice. But I pulled over. I was going to have that ham and cheese toasty. Problem is, it's way too hot. So instead, I'll have a chicken and bacon sandwich. Anyway, that one's done. My next one is to do with thermal throttling, I believe. It basically is powering on and then just randomly powers off after some time, and then it won't switch back on for a while, which indicates to me that the CPU is overheating. So let's have a look at this CPU, make sure we are not damaged in any way. It's actually looking okay, which is superb. And the pins are all okay as well. Well, one lot of thermal paste redone. Now it's just a case of waiting and seeing. Now they're not going to, technically I can't power it on because they don't have everything all set up yet, which is absolutely fine. I have a year's warranty on it as well, but hopefully that issue has now been resolved for my customer. Now it's just a case of heading back home, and we're going to spend a little bit of time with Chelsea just before we say goodbye. I'm going to include a video. The next part is in memory of Chelsea. in all honesty, I've come out for a dog walk. I'm currently on a phone call with Zach, so I'm holding this in the other hand, so apologies if my hand just goes that way slightly, because you're in Betsy's hand and Betsy's decision. But yeah, that last segment that you saw, the video, that was in memory of Chelsea. And on that note, we're going to end off today's video as soon as I get home from this dog walk. Right, we've come home. It's currently about 8:30, and in all honesty, all I want to do is head off to bed. So thank you very much for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. Till next time, bye bye.